people? It's your favorite bean-eating mofo, fresh off the banana boat. Big Lou tapping on in with what it do with Big Lou, NFZR2. Baby, baby. This is the first time you're coming to my little channel. It'd be highly appreciated if you sub, like, share the channel with your peoples, your friends, your family, your camaradas, your compadres, your camaradas, your comrades, your friends, your pals, your buddies, your socios, your amigos, your panas, however you, whatever word you decide to use when you describe your old peoples. And also go to the original channel, the No Fly Zone Ricans, and sub, like, share, and be sure to comment. All comments are responded back to. I'll wait a few minutes, see who we get in here. As you can see, the title from the thumbnail, you have, you got a guy, you got somebody that's been killing people out here, Stockton, California. There's a total, I think, of 6 murders and 1 attempted murder. The person, you know, he was tried. They tried to kill, but was able to get away. And now they're tying it to a double homicide in Chicago back in 2018. And the reason they're David Hunt. What's going on, David? That's right. So I don't know if you heard, David, but they got a serial killer up here where I live in Stockton. 6 murders, and I believe the 7th one was an attempted murder. Person got away. Now they're linking it to double homicide in Chicago, and the killer in Chicago was dubbed the duck walk killer. He has a walk kind of like he walks with his hands in his pockets, and the way he walks, and so that they put video. I dropped another video. It's about a 3-minute video, a little less than 3 minutes. It's got both clips of the guy walking. One's in Chicago, and the other one's in Stockton. And the way he walks and the way he's walking, dressed. Dress is similar, but he's got like a windbreaker type pullover jacket with the hood. He's got a mask on, but the one that covers your whole head and your face. I don't remember what those are called, but he's got that on, and the guy's got one on, and both clips. And the walk is similar too, and he's got his hand in his pocket. James Double J in the house. So he's walking similar, hands in pocket. Like I said, he looks very similar in both clips. Really, it still doesn't prove nothing, because I think originally they were linking this killer to a murder in Oakland. And I'm not sure. I'm not sure really what's up with that. If it's fully, if he fully did it. If he's fully linked to it or not. But and it's over here. It seems like he's targeting Latino people, and at night, like homeless, people that are homeless. He got one guy in his car. I believe he got him when he was in his car, sleeping, in his car. Anyways, always should be paying attention anyways. You know what I mean? Always know your surroundings, what's going on, the best to your ability. You know what I mean? Yeah, there you go. That's what it's called right there. Balak. There's that one photo they've been showing. Yeah, you're talking about the one that he's walking like between some apartments. You can see like the air conditioner of the apartments, the wall right there. He walks by it. So yeah, if that's the one you're speaking of, they compared that photo to a photo of a guy in Chicago walking down the street. It's daylight, and he's walking past a chain link gate fence. It's about one of those 4 feet ones, 3.5 feet, whatever it is, and the walk is almost identical. I mean, some might say identical. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, yeah. Could be the same gun or same guy. Bow, 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 uh, clava, bow, clava, bow, clava. Clava. Yeah. So I don't know what the motive, like what this guy's motive. He's just doing it for sport, something. I don't even know. You know, I don't know what his trip is. Why he's doing this. Obviously they ain't caught him yet to even talk to him or whatever in interrogations. You know what I mean? Frank's positive vibes. Yeah, anybody here, go check out Frank's channel. Frank's positive vibes. No drama, all positivity. Uh, you know. So I know that the police chief from Stockton's been on the air a few times. Uh, you know, things like that. Telling people first he was telling people don't be don't be scared, this and that. Um, you know what I mean? So then, other than that, really, what's more can you do besides put more cops on the street? You know what I mean? Put more officers on the street. Getting overtime and things like that, so they're more thicker on the street. They're watching. I guess darker alley, darker areas, dark areas at night, and homeless areas. I guess, I mean, what more can you really do? They don't know, they don't have no crystal ball to know who's targeting next. You know what I'm saying? So they're psychotic. That's their motive. Oh yeah, yeah. But I mean, what I meant by that was like, sometimes they could pin weirdo, blonde-haired women, or just a straight up, men, or uh, you know, certain race of men they go after. That's what I meant by that. It's so dangerous. You got this lady out here. She got. Man, it's sad. Well, I mean, I don't know how true this is. You got a lady out here with a sign talking about help, and she's got a little toddler in a stroller. And I seen the other day one of the ladies, she had things saying homeless and all that. And I'm thinking in my head, wow, you're really if that's the case, you got your babies out here, and you're telling everybody, you're homeless. You can be, they can come take your kids, permitting to be homeless. And then the other thing of that is, okay, are you really homeless, or are you just saying it, to get money? Sounds like somebody else, begging, begging for money. I mean, sort of the kids, you got little kids, I know people will say, well, be responsible in your life. And, what I mean by that is, wear protection and this and that. When things happen, man, and you can't, kids are coming, they're coming. But anyways, I found that kind of ironic, that you would put that. Well, I mean, I know why it's being done. You're trying to come up, you're trying to get some handouts, but that's taking a big risk by putting stuff like that on the sign. You know what I mean? So, anyways, back to what I was saying. I'm gonna find a little spot right here before I have to go into the take care of some things today. Um, so the so this so this killer, you ass you guys, look at this dumb motherfucker. Come on, asshole, yeah, man. Don't make Big Lou come out of retirement. No, I'm playing. Anyways, so yeah, like I said, this guy's been linked to like 6 fatal shootings. Okay, Frank, I just got that. If you're listening, 6 fatal shootings, and then so I got that number right, and then one of them was an attempt because the person got away. Let me see if I can get a little what I can add to this. What they're saying. Officials confirmed that the string of seemingly random homicides began in April of last year, more than a year earlier than previously believed, and they warned there could be additional victims. Okay, so I originally thought it only went back to like April of this year, but now in April of last year. So now it goes from what it was 4 months back. It's 6 months ago. Now it's like a year and 6, like 18 months now. You know what I mean? So, and then they said more could be even linked, but I guess they're still got to do some ballistics on some other incidents and see what happens there. So there could even be more. So very spooky, man, for people that are out there at night. You know what I'm saying? I've seen a couple people speaking at night. I mean, about their jobs, and they leave at night, and they were speaking to guys too, and they were spooked. They were spooked about some things. You know what I mean? What happened? The Ghost Panisi? What's going on? Audio messed up or something? So yeah, let's see what else. Police have drawn connections to all 7 shootings by using ballistics evidence and checking that against a statewide database, as well as surveillance video footage of some of the crime scenes. So as the investigation continues, there's definitely a possibility that there could be more. Stockton Police Public Information Officer Joe Silva told NPR. A team of detectives is scouring older shooting homicides for potential links to this recent spate of violence. The department has also called on other local precincts to pursue their own cases. Probably what's going to happen too, because you got here in Stockton, you got areas that are not they're unincorporated, right? If I'm saying that correctly, I mean as far as not the word, but using the word in the right meaning, because the sheriffs are there, like on the east side, and then you'll see them rolling through parts of the east, like central. So they'll probably put more of them out on the street as well. You know what I mean? My audio went in and out. How's it sound now? You guys hear me now? Give me a 1 if it's cool. Let me know if anybody wants to come on. I'll drop the link. Let's see what they say. A survivor offers few details about the shooter, and police have few tangible leads. So that's the one person that got away. Last week, authorities stated that a serial killer may be responsible for recent shooting deaths that have shaken residents of Stockton, which occurred between July 8th and September 27th. They also said that the victims have all been men within the city limits, but now new information indicates that a 40-year-old Hispanic man who was fatally shot on April 10th, 2021 in Oakland is linked to the more recent shootings. It would be the first of the serial killings outside of Stockton. So now they got these other two from 2018 in Chicago. Additionally, police have connected the April 16, 2021 shooting of 46-year-old black woman in Stockton to the suspect. Unlike other victims, she is the only person to have survived her injuries and the only woman who appears to have been targeted. Our detectives have been working with her to find out as much as we can, Silva said, noting that it is possible there is more than one shooter involved in the string of homicides. Wow. Okay, cool. Okay, ones. She described her shooter as an unknown race, male, 5'10" to 6 foot, with a slim build. On the day of the attack, he was wearing a dark-colored sweatshirt with the hood pulled up over his head, dark pants, and a black face mask. What's weird is that even though we're working around the clock and we're getting lots of calls and tips, right now we don't have any workable leads. So they got no leads. I mean, unknown race, 5'10" to 6 foot. Even from that picture, from the Chicago picture, you can see like, you can't really see, but around, like where his eyebrows and stuff are at, and even that looks like he could be a little darker, maybe light-skinned, black dude, light-skinned maybe, or just darker, dark skin for another nationality. You know what I mean? They got a $125,000 reward right now just for Stockton. So I don't know, if he ain't told nobody the guy's doing this, that don't even mean nothing. You know what I mean? So, officials, let's see. Officials released video footage of a person of interest. That's that one that David Hunt was talking about. 5 victims were slain in recent months, have been identified by the San Joaquin County's Office of Medical Examiner. Paul Yao, H-A-W, 35, who was killed on July 8th. Salvador Di Buddy Jr., 43, who died on August 11th. Jonathan Hernandez Rodriguez, 21, was fatally shot on August 30th. Juan Cruz, 52, was the September 21st victim. And Lawrence Lopez Sr., 54, was killed on September 27th. And they say, after reviewing many hours of video surveillance, investigators believe they have located a person of interest. And they're going off that picture and that camera, that shot where he's walking through the apartments. So, I mean, what could he have been walking through the apartments to be looking for the next victim, or better, more better? Well, nobody said nothing thus far, but if he lives in there or visits somebody in there and he's seen a lot, better yet, that'd be a better outcome. Since I've seen that video already for over a week, maybe even a little longer than that. Nobody's came forward yet, so I think he was walking through there trying to find somebody, trying to find a victim, or who knows what he was doing. So that makes a big difference there. Let's see. In every case, including the incident in Oakland and the attack on the woman last year, Silva said all the victims were out late at night or in the early morning hours, alone and in poorly lit areas. That's when they were ambushed, he said. None of the cases involved robbery or believed to have been gang-related. So no robbery, so it doesn't seem like nothing was stolen off these people's body before they were killed or held up before he killed them. You know what I mean? And not gang-related. So he just, like David Hunt said, psychotic, right? They're psychotic. You know what I mean? Right there, he said they're psychotic. That's their motive. Because I said earlier, it doesn't seem like they got a motive yet. He said, well, they're psychotic. So that, that's going down the road of what he's saying right there. You know what I mean? Nothing. I mean, somebody's doing what they're doing. You know what I mean? People. I don't like to see people get killed. You know what I mean? But either somebody does know who he is or can identify him. That's something different. But it's I don't know. It's people are just getting killed for nothing. That's not. I don't think that's cool. Hopefully they catch this guy. He is psychotic. You don't want it to get escalated. He takes it further and starts doing weird things, or things to kids, or any of that. And it's the same weapon in each attack: gun, knife. That's what I was trying to find right now. I haven't found nothing yet. If it was, okay, shot. They're all shot. Let's see. Paul Yao, YAW, 35-year-old Caucasian man was shot to death. Kermit Lane. Salvador, 43, Hispanic man was fatally shot at the 4900 block of West Lane. Hernandez Rodriguez, a Hispanic man, was shot on East Hammer Lane. They were all shot. All shot. So in every case, I already mentioned that, every case, the victims were out alone during the night or in the early morning. Dimly lit areas. None of the victims were robbed. And like I said, the shootings are not believed to be gang-related. Suspect is described as 5'10" and 6 foot, unknown race. He was seen wearing a dark-colored jacket with the hood pulled over his head, dark-colored pants, and a black face mask. That's all they got. So, the best thing, the cops are out there thick. They see somebody walking around. They feel suspicious. They stop him, whatever. See if he, depending on how he reacts to the stop. If he does something they feel is probable cause for a search and seizure, or if maybe he's on probation or parole already, that'll be perfect for the police. They're wishing for something like that, right? You know what I mean? So, I don't, like I said, the weirdo type stuff. You know what I mean? I gotta tell my brother happy birthday. It's his birthday today. So you know what I mean? It's just imagine if you're in this predicament as far as living around here, and and you're maybe not have a car, maybe maybe you're whatever, homeless, or whatever, and you have to be walking around and at night, or like these people I was talking about on the TV, they were being interviewed, and like one of them worked at a restaurant. I think one, as a matter of fact, one was his mother. She owned the restaurant, and he worked at the restaurant. And they were, he was like, I'm kind of scared. I'm not gonna lie. Another guy said the same. That guy said he always pays attention to his surroundings. Another person said that they were scared. You know what I mean? So this is real. You know what I mean? You don't have to necessarily be a tough guy to not be. Anybody could be. You don't know when it's gonna go down, when they're gonna, ambush you, watching you, and don't even know it. That weirdo type stuff. If it's the same weapon, then they should look out for caliber ammunition purchases in the area. Yeah. Well, it got real hard around here to get ammunition, and then it got even harder when that sniper out the Nevada hotel. Out the hotel, when he shot off people from the window, it got even harder to it got even harder for people to buy bullets. You know what I mean? And it was, like I said, it was already hard before that. You probably, you know what I mean, because you're here too in Cali. You know what I mean? You know, it's a trip, man. I don't know. You know, most of those killings in Stockton, what I read from the addresses I read, they're most north side Stockton. There was one address that I didn't, Manchester. I'm not sure where that's at, but Hammer Lane, West Lane, that's all going north. You know what I mean? Central to north. You know, depending where we're at on West Lane, because West Lane is Airport Way, and then it turns into Airport Way turns to West Lane, right about when you're getting like north side. It's a total pain in the ass now. Yeah, it is. Yeah. That's an understatement. That's an understatement there. But yeah, I mean, that's you're talking, you know, if it is him and they pin those other two, those Chicago homicides, you know, this guy's almost got 10, he's got nine murders. You know what I mean? So got to get this dude off the street. You know what I mean? I mean, you know, people just getting killed for nothing. That's a trip. You know what I mean? I mean, I don't know. It's weird. It's jacked up. You know, it's just jacked up. Being, you know, for it happening, it's just jacked up. You know what I mean? For people to have to be scared and shit like that, going out just to go to, you know, what if they work? They work at night. You know, they get out. Maybe they work kind of like you know, or like working at Taco Bell at night. You know, you get out at 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning. You know, you figure you close at 2, and then they got to clean up. Maybe an hour, 2 hours of clean up. So you're talking 3, 4 in the morning. You're leaving. Then maybe you have to go to the store to, you know, whatever, put gas, whatever. Somebody could just be watching you from where you don't even know. Just, you know, come up on you. Who know? You could be anywhere. You know what I mean? And when you hear guys on men that are on the news and you know they're telling you straight up they're scared. I mean that this guy's wreaking havoc on these people. You know, you know what I mean? His actions are scaring them that much. You know, where they're scared. Which I mean, anybody should. I mean, I'm not saying we're like they're sissy like that. I'm just saying the honest God truth. This guy's actions, people scared. You know what he's doing, killing people for no reason, just because he runs into them nighttime. Or I mean, you know, he watches them at night, and you know, be sure he's people. He's waiting, like he's laying wait for people to pull up wherever he's at, or he's watching them, and then you know he does his thing. You know what I mean? It's I don't know. It's a trip. It's a trip. So, you know, like another example, you know, you could be working, you know, like a half nights, half graveyard. You know what I mean? Where like maybe you go in at 7 at night. You know what I mean? And you get off at 3 in the morning. You know what I mean? It's hectic. It's not hectic, but it's nervy. You know, nervy for people. You know, to be tripping. You know what I mean? To be tripping to come out, to, you know, to whatever. You never know. You got to stop at your ATM, pull some money out. You got to do anything. You know what I mean? It's nerve wracking. That's the word I'm looking for. Not nervy, but nerve wracking. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna go ahead and tap out. 30-minute video. Just give a little details on what's going on with this new development. And tonight's news is supposed to break down the videos in depth on why they think they're related, the Chicago and the Stockton murders. And I I got to get up in here, take care of some business with my registrations, my vehicles. So thanks to who all came in: David Hunt, Carlos Moniz, Frank's Positive Vibes, James Jameson. Appreciate you guys stopping in, and whoever watches the replay, the video, rewind, rebound, however you want to call it. I appreciate you guys. Appreciate everybody for leaving comments. With that being said, it's your favorite bean eating mofo, straight off the banana boat. Feel me? All right, Big Lou tapping out.